Hello and welcome to another episode of MVPete playing FM21 in the year 2030. We are Juventus, and today we actually have something a little different. I said we'd play Lazio, and we are, but we're actually going to play them twice because we have them in the semi-final of the Italian Cup. So home first and then away. We've played quite a few games. In fact, we've had the January transfer window go by, and we've been pretty good. We've won every single game since that loss to Milan. Udinese 3-1, Lazio 6-1 in a friendly, 3-0, 4-0, 2-0, 2-1 against Genoa. That was it was a good game. I mean, I think we dominated it, but a goal for them, making it a little closer. And then, down here, 4-1 against Atalanta. That was a great game. Absolutely decimated them. Gnonto, Neto, Traore and Abrahamsen all on the score sheet that day. And then last time out, we did play Lazio. And I don't know how, but it finished 1-1. Having only 2 shots the entire game, they somehow converted one of them. So, I mean, it fills me with confidence for this semi-final. Because if we're that much better than them, and it was away, this should be a formality, right? So I figure full team for the home leg, and then, win that by a convincing margin, and then we can think about maybe resting a few players so that they're fresh for Inter, because that's going to be a tough game. Speaking of the league, Milan now have a 6-point gap on us, and I know we've been good, but they've been just as good. I mean, look at that. It's ridiculous. They've only lost 2 games all season to Spal and Lazio themselves. So, yeah, I mean, they've won every game since they beat us. So that lead has increased since we drew to Lazio. Let's just hope that Lazio can do a job on them again, and we'll have to win at some point. We'll have to beat them again in May, and then hope that they slip up somewhere else. We have to rely on that. Speaking of the January transfer window, not a lot happened for us in the terms of instant deals. However, we did sign a couple of players on pre-contracts for the start of next season. 2 24-year-olds coming in the form of Scott Heron from Man City, who's a Northern Ireland international with 41 caps. Midfielder, 3-star, current, I think 3-star potential as well. Yeah, he's as good as he's going to get, but I like his stats. He gives us the option of going to a Mazzala role instead of a box-to-box midfielder, which we're kind of looking at for next season. For a free player who's not on that much money, it seemed like a smart move. And then one that I'm a bit more excited about, Rasmus Bisgaard, coming from Barcelona, the Danish international with 55 caps, plays out wide, can play in the middle as a shadow striker. Yeah, he was an interesting one. He'd been at Barcelona a long time. Came from Midtjylland for about 20 million quid. And he's been there for 6 seasons. And he's not exactly been their first team player. I mean, he went on loan to Hertha Berlin last season and then went to Benfica the season before that. But, he has been getting regular football and he's not been bad. So why not? We've got a few forward players leaving at the end of the season. Because I have made some decisions, and he's quick and he's good, so that worked for me. And then we've got Leonardo here, who is one of my director of footballs for the B team, so they can have him. That's fine. Just quickly on the decisions I've made. So coming up with the contracts, the players coming out. So we've got Vlasic and Simon are up at the end of the season, and obviously Yamini goes back after his loan back to Chelsea. Yeah, they're both going. I'm keeping Simon as first team goalkeeper for the majority of the season. He's still pretty good. He's a team leader. He's captain sometimes. He's just an important player in the scheme of things. So I don't want to rock the boat too much. But coming in the summer, he is out of here. And Vlasic he's okay, but he's 33 years old. And he can't be at this level for much longer, so I don't think there's any value in keeping him around. It's £80,000 worth of wages on, and then it's £195,000 a week we'll be saving by getting rid of Simon. And as you can see, 2.5-star goalkeeper. If we go to Popovic, already a 3-star goalkeeper. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer. If I will compare him with Simon, just so you can see on the stats here. Popovic is better at shot stopping, physical, and speed. Same mental. And then Simon has the communication, eccentricity, and they've got the same aerial. He beats him on distribution, but he's got an inch on him as well, 6'4" instead of 6'3". He's 18 years old. He is the goalkeeper for next season, as long as we don't find someone better. That's the way it's going to be. So Simon is not long for Juventus, but he'll enjoy his stay as long as it lasts, I'm sure. We were not able to sell... Oh, God, I've forgotten his name. I want him to just leave, and he just won't. Where is he? That's it. Kutuku? Yeah, sure. 30-year-old Turkish guy. Yeah, he will not leave. He's on £105,000 a week. He's got another year on his contract. He's got a year and a half now. Just won't leave. I mean, he says he's hoping to leave the club in the near future, but he rejects every single contract offer that's offered him, and no one will pay him the £105,000 a week he wants. So we're having to try and get rid of him and give surplus wages. So I don't know. He's probably going to stick around for a bit, but I mean, I'd gladly throw him off a bus, but the board won't let me. So coming up to it, we're going to have Lazio home first and then away. Let's have a look at the squad. Tactical meeting, opposition instructions, always good. So the team today, we're going with Popovic in net. He's the cup goalkeeper and he's technically better than Simon, so why not get him some game time? A back four of Delati, Delict, Socacci and Traore. A midfield three of Busquets, Miran, Gila and Rue. I think I've been saying that name wrong. I think it's Miragila. Gilia? I don't know. I'll get there. Neto, Gnonto, and Pulisic making the front three. And yeah, like I said, going off the back of the last game, yeah, it was 1-1, but we absolutely dominated it. I was so... I wasn't furious. I was dumbfounded that we didn't win the game. Conte, I believe, is the manager of Lazio, and he came out and said, you deserved something out of it. And I was like, thank you. 20 shots, 10 on target versus 2. And they get a draw out of it. I don't know. Pulisic here with a free kick in the first highlight of the game. Comes all the way over to Socacci. Pumps the ball back in for Delict with a bicycle kick. Delict is on the Juventus Legends tab as well, by the way. And I'll be keeping him around as long as possible because he's still very good. And when he can do things like that, why not? Why not? Excellent start here. The one thing that's become very apparent is we have an issue with yellow cards. We tend to pick up a lot of them. So I've been having to tell them to stay on their feet a lot of the time after we pick up a couple of yellow cards. We've already got 2 in this game. Delati with the ball across, Neto heading over there. So that's probably going to happen at some point. I don't know how, I don't know why. It's not like we have a button that says make fouls all the time. You know, I know we're pressing hard, but that shouldn't increase fouls too much. Busquets on the outside of the box. Pings it over to Miragila. Runs in. And gives it straight to the goalkeeper. That was way less exciting than I was expecting. Maybe Lazio are coming for the counter here. Ball over the top. Delict there with a strong header away. And Rue is over it. Comes out to Neto. Neto's been insane, by the way. Straight at the goalkeeper that time. But yeah, considered a 4-star player now. Yeah, he's been the standout. player. Like, he's just been so good. So, I mean, I don't think I ever dismissed him. I don't think I ever said that he wasn't good, but he's definitely proving to be very good. Put simply, Lazio without a shot the whole game so far, and it looks like it's coming to us again. Rue plays through Gnotto. That's got to be offside. Yeah. I'm still looking for Rue to get better. He's finally finished his intense Italian training language course, so I'm hoping that improves his form as well, because that does make a big difference. But, you know, he's still young and he's got a lot of potential, so I'm not too worried as of yet. It's not like he's been bad. It's just I'd like him to be as good as I think he is. Speaking of star ratings, Gnotto's dropped down to 3.5. I still think he's a very good striker. He's still Italy's... I think he's Italy's number 2 at the moment. Tottenham seem to have bought Italy's number 1, who is really very good. Rue is in and scores. Just as I was talking about you, mate. Excellent stuff. He gets his second goal for the club. And quite an important one, I'd say. So it definitely helps here. Traore's been excellent recently as well. I've come to realise how many penalties that Traore and Delati win between them, because they come into the box and then they're just too quick and too good on the ball, and then they just get fouled. So, but yeah, I'll have to have a look at the Italian number 1 striker who's at Tottenham, whose name escapes me. I think he's only 22 years old as well, so he's pretty good. A perfect first half, 60% possessions. Lazio without a shot. We're winning 2-0, 7 shots on target, an XG of 1.5. I think this is good. Definitely representative of the way we've been playing recently. So an excellent first half. I'd like to follow it up with a better second half. Comes off the crossbar and Gnotto puts it in. I think it stands 3-0. And Neto claiming the assist there. He probably should have scored himself. Cannon's back off the crossbar and Gnotto was just alive to it. Yeah, just taps it in. And that's 3-0 with 50 minutes on the clock. So, feeling pretty confident. I'm going to praise him. Why not? And I think I'm going to drop to balanced. That's got to be offside. Yeah. I noticed this guy when we played them last time out. Terra Nova. What a great name. I mean, I don't think it's a name, but it is in Football Manager. In the year 2030, Terra Nova is a really popular name. Who'd have thought? 60 minutes gone. We are going to make some substitutions because we have got quite a few important games coming up thick and fast. I will stay on feet as well just to stop this yellow cardness. Because now, look, both centre-backs and Busquets as the box-to-box midfielder all have yellow cards. We don't need that. So, I think Sarr can come on for DIDNT. Mochin can come on for Delati. He can play as a fullback. And then who else do we want to kind of rest? I think probably Rue, who is on the man of the match performance so far, which is nice. So we'll bring on Ferran Torres. Actually, no. I know what we'll do. Luis Antonio was out 2 weeks with a virus, so his match sharpness is non-existent. So we'll bring him on instead of Busquets and get him some match fitness because, you know, I think this is a pretty safe game now. 3-0. Absolutely dominated the game. Lazio still haven't had a shot. Rue here with the ball. Plays in Miragila. Ball across. Neto with the header. Just wide. He's always so dangerous. I'm still unsure whether he's supposed to be a striker or a winger. And he's playing very well in the position he is. But could he play better up front? I don't know. Traore has the ball. Smashes it into the back of the net. And Julian Rue gets another assist. And that's 4-0. And I think Lazio are already dreading the second leg of this. Great ball from Rue. Traore runs into the box and just smashes it past the goalkeeper. Speaking of goalkeepers, oh my God, they're expensive. They're so rare and so expensive. I think one of the biggest transfers of the January transfer window was a goalkeeper to Bayern Munich. I think it was Spain's number one. I think he went for £95 million. I don't think he's that young. I think he's like 26, 27. Absolute bonkers. So the fact that we've picked up Popovic at the age he is and the quality that he is for the amount that we did, 1.5 million, is crazy. It's actually crazy how good he is for the money we got for him, because this is just non-existent. These goalkeepers don't exist. So I'm really excited to get into the first team proper and have him play a full season of Italian football, because he's going to be great. He's going to be so good. But yeah, 4-0, first leg wrapped up. Goals from DIDNT, Roux, Gnonto and Traore. Perfect. So that's actually making me think, do you really want to watch the second leg? Because it's pretty foregone now, wouldn't you agree? Milan lost to Inter. Come on. Oh no, it's the cup. Oh. I got so excited that I thought we were catching them up. I mean, that's still good. I'd rather Milan not get to the final, because they're definitely the best side that aren't us in the league. So, yeah. Who knows? Roux on form. We can pat him on the back. We'll give him a big put arm around shoulder. You were superb. Good and good. Up to a 3.5 star. Current ability. I mean, he's got such good stats. So good. He will reach this, like, promised land 5-star potential. I know he will. He's just that good. Averaging just under a 7 for the season. And at a young age, for the fee he came to a big club in a big league, I think he's doing all right. Just to have a look, let's look at Italy, because I need to see this striker again, because he does look very good. I don't think we can afford him, and you know, we've got Gnonto, so we don't think we need him. But game. There we go. I think it just crashed on me for a second there. So let's have a look at the values. So Tottenham. There. Matteo Milo, that's the dude. 22 years old. Only considered a 3.5 star striker, apparently. But he has got some great stats. 18 finishing. I mean, can we compare him to Gnonto? Let's have a look. So, he's better than Gnonto in every sense, apart from speed and 1 point of attacking. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's even got 2 inches on him. Oh well. Somehow I don't think Matteo Milo will be coming to Juventus anytime soon, but I'm more than happy to have one of Italy's best strikers. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to watch the second leg of this. I think we watch Inter. I think that's way more interesting. Inter are third in the table. Just beat Milan in the cup. Who knows if they played rotated sides or not. But I think that's much more interesting. So let's watch that. So we absolutely dominated Torino. 5-0 in the end. And, I mean, they had 10 shots, but we reduced them to only 1 on target. So many yellow cards in that game. And Miragila literally had his best game of his career, ending up on a 9.7, a goal from a free kick and 2 assists, I think it was in the end. Either way, unplayable, just that good. We ended up losing 2-3 at Lazio for the other half of the semi-final, but we did rotate massively. I'm going to blame the fact that DIDNT wasn't there. There was no Delati, no Gnonto, you know. So in the end, it was actually a pretty even game. And Lazio only grabbing it from basically an open net at the end of the game. So I'm not too worried. That does mean, though, that this Inter game holds more value because we've got them in the Italian Cup final now. They beat Milan 1-0 at... I mean, are they both still at the San Siro? That's a really good question. Overview. No, facilities. So, Inter at the Giuseppe Meazza. Where are AC Milan? Facilities. So, Milan are at the San Siro and Inter have moved out. Okay. The things you know, right? I think we still have the Old Lady Stadium. And that's not where we're playing today. So Inter is away. And the team for that game, I'll show you in a second. I forgot I did this. So we've made a signing for next season. Darko Jovic is a 18-year-old Bosnian right back. 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Well, 4.5. He's good. And for £5.5 million, it's a no-brainer for me. I think he could potentially end up in the squad next season as well. Not sure what's going to happen with Claudio Mochin, though, because I'd rather have this guy around, in all honesty. And he's on a lot less wages, a lot younger, a lot more potential, and all around good stuff. Then again, we have to think about the Italian rulings on, homegrown players and things. So we'll see. The team today is going to be Simon in net, a back four of Delati, Delict, Sarr, and Traore. Midfield three of Antonio, who comes back into the side, Miragila and Rue, and a front three of Pulisic, Gunotto, and Lihaji. Cassioneto is suspended after picking up too many yellow cards. So he's actually a miss today. I'm sad he's not around. I'm hoping Pulisic can do a decent job on the left-hand side, but he hasn't been in the best of form. So we'll see who turns up today. Going into the match, I'm feeling supremely confident. I think we win this game. Having thought about it, I think we might still be on stay on. Yeah, let's take off stay off feet off, and we're attacking. That's fine. Okay. Just to remember, because we don't want to not make a challenge just because we're on stay on feet when we don't really need to be yet. Need plenty of yellow cards to happen before we stay on feet. So they make 4 changes, going with a 4-4-2. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is playing for Inter Milan. I'm sorry, I need to look at this. 33 years old and still doing a great job, as if United sold him for more than what they paid for him. Oh my God. That was when he was 30, because if he's 33 now, 32, 30, 31, around that age. Amazing. Hilarious. That's so good. United made money on him after having him for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Obviously a good player. But, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I wonder if he can do a job against us today. They have got Kluivert as well, I can see. I'm assuming that's not Bruno Fernandes in the midfield. Delati's injured. Oh, no. Tight calf. Come on, dude. See, this is why we need more right backs, because I don't want to bring on Claudio Mochin because he's not really that good. I know he was cheap and everything, but right, full back. That's a problem. That's sad. First highlight of the game is 21 minutes in. It is Bruno Fernandes playing for Inter. Oh my God, he must be old. Miragila's broken away. Play through Lihaji, who was not quick enough there. I think if Pulisic's on that side, I think he races away there. Pulisic with the corner in. Comes out to Rue. Plays in Pulisic. Miragila continues his red-hot form with a goal. First time finish and absolutely cannons it into the net. Low and hard. A great piece of play there. recycle possession well. Rue playing in Pulisic. Pulisic just laying it on a plate for Mirangeli, who just has to hit it hard. And hit it hard he does. 1-0. And we're good value for it. A good start. Bruno Fernandes standing over a free kick here. And apparently there's a claim for a penalty. Ref, could you take any longer? This can't be a penalty. Don't do this. Please. How much money did we pay you? Not enough. All right. Great. Inter with a penalty. I'm guessing it's Bruno that's going to take it. I think he is number 7. Yep. Bruno Fernandes to take a penalty. And he scores past Unai Simon. And it's 1-1 just like that. Only his 4th goal of the season. Clearly not as prolific as he is, at least in real life right now for Man United. Losing Delati early on was painful. Don't like that. And we've really suffered for it, I think. Oh, Justin Kluivert has been shown his 2nd yellow card. He is off the pitch. Pulisic with the resulting free kick, and it comes out to Bruno Fernandes, and Inter have a counter here. Need to snuff that one out. Excellent work by Traore there. We've got a counter of our own. No one can keep possession here. Bruno with the ball of dreams over for Cucho. And he slots it past him, and Juan Hernandez scores. And the 10 men of Inter take the lead into the half. Somehow. Unless we can get one back instantly. Rue with the effort. I mean, I'm here for the ambition. I really am. And Inter lead 2-1 at the half, but down to 10 men. I mean, we clearly need to change things. No, don't want player, want tactics. Thank you. Right, what do we do? What do we do here? The Hadji is playing terribly. So, Ferran Torres comes on there. That's an easy fix. Julian Rue is not playing that well, but I want to leave him on for at least a little bit. I think Busquets can come on for Antonio. And that'll do for now. Keep an eye on everything else. Don't want to go too crazy. Very worried about their counter-attack now, as that seems to be quite effective against us, unfortunately. Inter have the ball again here. An injured player manages to run past several of ours. As if Skriniar's still playing for Inter. Wan-Bissaka puts the ball through for Juan Hernandez. Oh, God. That, how? There's 10 men. What's going on? I need to look at the tactics here. So we're going to go very attacking because we need a goal. There's only 10 of them. Counter press. How do they have as much time and space as they do? I really don't know. We need something here. Something in quick. Inter with a throw in. Rue with the header away. Bruno Fernandes pulling the strings in midfield. I don't understand. How are they winning this? 3-1 to Inter. And I'm just going to demand more. It's 10 men. Do we really rely on Delati that much? Simon on a 6.3. I mean, Gnonto's not doing much better on a 6.2. Just can't seem to find him. Inter around our box again. Playing it over to Wan-Bissaka. We've picked up the ball here. Come on, let's break. Pulisic now. There's acres of space on the right-hand side. Doesn't go for it. Squares it to Gnonto. And we're back in the game. 3-2. Just like that. Gnonto running with the ball back to the centre spot to restart. Here we go. Motion now to Rue. Intercepted. Inter with the ball now. Sousa. Mochin with a header. strangely enough, a good header, defensive header from Mochi in there. Ferran Torres running through midfield. Plays it to Pulisic. Oh, how does that not go in? Come on, boys. Right, Rue is coming off. 6.2 is no good here. So Vlasic will be the man to replace him. I can't make more substitutions. Right, well, yeah, okay. I'm going to put Traore on an attacking instruction because they've got less men. We've got to be able to be more attacking than this. Inter attacking us again. They're through. Oh my god. How have they scored 4? Who do I blame? Is it Simon's fault? I mean, the run here isn't picked up by DIDNT. I don't know how. We're losing 4-2 against the 10 men of Inter. It's just difficult to say because who knows? This has been a wild game. Pulisic playing in Torres, and we've lost that possession again, and Inter looking to counter. Make the tackle. Sarr just like letting him run and take a shot at the goalkeeper. I don't. Oh god, and they're away again. Rubio, who's just come on, I assume. DIDNT missing the challenge entirely and Inter hitting the post. This is embarrassing. And not only is it embarrassing, it's terrible because it lets AC Milan get more points on us. Inter, you don't want Milan to win the title, do you? Give us a hand. It's finished 4-2 and I just don't know how to explain it. Right. Okay. Yeah, I can't be happy with that. I can't be happy with that one bit. So, Milan with 4 points and a game in hand now. Inter closing the gap to us to 6 points. Bruno Fernandes. He must be 35, 36 in this. Something like that. The year 2031. Come on, load up his profile. He's 36 years old. Old man Bruno has just done us there. £53 million. That's a steal. What were United thinking? I mean, he's clearly a very good player for them as well. And regular. Not a clue. 136 caps for Portugal. That's mad. And he's out of contract in the end of the year. Should we bring him in? Bring in Bruno Fernandes. Why not? Delati's injured for 3 days. We needed you, Delati. Yuri, come on. Who's... No wonder the finances for Juventus are down the toilet. Who agreed to this? 10 league assists for a bonus of 1.7 million. Madness. All right, well, that has unfortunately stopped our... Well, I said we had a winning streak. We did lose to Lazio. That was the Cup, so nobody really cares about that. We're going to come back for the doubleheader against Braga in the first knockout round of the Europa League. I'm sure we'll do better than that than in that last game against Inter. And yeah, let's get the form back. Hope Milan slip up somewhere. What else can we do? I just want to quickly look before we finish at the league's stats. Matches overview. So Juan Hernandez is the league's top scorer, 31 years old now. But Gnonto is behind him. 24 goals versus 19. I don't think Gnonto's getting the league's best scorer of the Golden Boot. I don't think so. Pulisic is third in average rating. And then Pulisic and Miragila are top 2 in for assists. So we score a lot of goals. But that performance, Unai Simon, maybe past his best. You don't say. Well, I've been MVP. Thanks for watching. We'll come back for the Europa League against Braga, and we could do with it. I mean, if we don't win a trophy this season, it's not looking good. Bye for now.